In this video, we're going to talk about how you can attract and capture more leads than you've ever had before. To do this, we have to start with a shocking truth, and that is your prospects don't actually care about you. Sorry to break the news to you, but the reality is they're not waking up in the morning and thinking about you and your problems and the fact that you have to hit payroll. They wake up thinking about what matters to them. And so the step number one, the core principle behind attracting more and capturing more leads is we got to get outside of our head and inside the head of our prospect. So let's take a quick example here. How many websites have you gone to and you see on the website it says join our newsletter and they've got a little opt-in form? Well, this is great that somebody is actually trying to capture a lead. They're saying, here's my newsletter right here, and if you want my newsletter, then you need to put your email address in there, right? Well, let me ask you this. When was the last time you woke up in the morning and said, man, I'd just like to get on another newsletter. This would be really fun to get on a newsletter. Well, the reality is that stopped happening back in 1992 when the internet was like 6 months old. People don't wake up thinking that anymore. They wake up with real problems, and we got to get inside their head and figure out what is going on. What are the pains that they have? What are the problems they're trying to solve? What are their aspirations? So that we can put something here that is extremely valuable. We've got to upgrade what we're putting on the website. And we call this a lead generation magnet. It's something that has a ton of value that your prospects want so badly that they're willing to give up their contact information. Okay? So we're going to say no to join our newsletter, and let's talk about this concept of the lead magnet. In your Thrive 365 workbook, you'll find a page that talks specifically about lead magnets, and you'll see a list of a bunch of different types of lead magnets that we've seen successfully attracting people to the point where they're willing to put their information into an opt-in form. What I want to do is I want to share with you a specific strategy that you can actually implement right away that will help you to attract and capture more leads. What we're going to do is we're going to take our boring opt-in forms, if you have one. If you don't, you're going to create this from scratch. And we're going to go find a really hot, juicy topic, something that our prospects really care a lot about, and we're going to turn that into an informational thing that we're going to offer them. And I'll give you some specific examples of how you might package that up. So to do this, we've created what we call the topic brainstorming guide. So if you go into your workbook, in a second I'll have you hit pause. Let me just give you the overview for just a second. If you go into your topic brainstormer, you're going to see a page here that will give you some formulas that we've seen help, or that we've seen to be successful. So here are some examples. Brainstorm topics that are relevant and answer the questions that are in your prospect's head. Number one, what are some common mistakes that you help people to avoid? So a couple of examples might be 5 mistakes you can avoid when buying your first home. That would be something for a real estate agent, for example. Another class of questions are, what are the frustrations that people have when they buy from your competitor? So an example of a question or a topic there might be 3 questions to ask your hairdresser before your first visit, or the 3 most common mistakes accounting professionals make when completing your taxes. There are a couple other formulas on there as well. Take some time and go through this topic brainstormer and work to find a topic that you feel will really resonate with your prospects, something that you know they are thinking about because you've heard them and they've asked you these questions over and over again. You can hit pause on the video, go find your topic, and come back, and we'll show you how you can package that into a lead magnet that you can use to capture leads. All right, did you pick your topic? If you haven't, you got to hit pause now and pick your topic because you're going to need it as we progress here. Okay, so I've picked a topic. I'm going to play a chiropractor today for our little exercise. And the topic I picked was, what are the 3 most common causes of back pain? That's something that all of the patients ask me about when they come in. Why is my back hurting? So, and I want to make sure your topic, the check is this a really, really important topic for your prospects? Once you've found that, now we got to package it up into something that we can offer to people in exchange for their email and permission to follow up. So let me give you some simple examples. There are a bunch of different ways you can do this, but let's start with some simple ways you can package this. So the first one is, I want to introduce you to the concept of an email series. So here's how this one works. With the email series, you're going to take your topic, the causes of back pain, and you're going to create a simple 3-part email series where you'll be outlining the different causes of back pain. Now, this is also a great place, for example, to offer a free spinal evaluation or some other service, or give them a coupon for their first visit free, or a free massage, whatever type of offer you want to create, this would be a great place to offer that. And you're going to take this email series and you're going to put it on your website. You take out the Join Our Newsletter and you can say, to learn the 3 biggest causes of back pain, sign up here and we'll send you a 3-part email series where we outline this. Okay? The next thing is we're going to package, instead of an email series, we're going to package this into a free guide. Okay? Now, I'm not talking here about a 50-page ebook. There's a reason I'm even suggesting that you say 3 common causes of back pain instead of 9, because if you do 9, you got to write about 9 things. Let's keep it simple to start. You can always add more later. So let's create a guide, same title, 3 most common causes for back pain. And it can be a 1 or 2-page guide. You put it on your website. You allow people to opt in to receive that guide. Got it? And then the third one, this is a little bit more advanced, but people see a lot of great results with this. This is a webinar. Now, there are a few ways to do this. You could do live webinars. What I would recommend is there's very simple software out there. GoToMeeting is one of those. But you can literally record yourself walking through a PowerPoint and teaching the principles in your topic. You record that. The software does the recording for you, and it'll even put it up on the internet so that people can go watch it. So you do the same thing. To watch our 20-minute webinar or webcast where we talk about the 3 most common causes of back pain, enter your information here, and we'll send you the link to the webinar. So these are the great thing here is that these are strategies that you could literally implement tonight or maybe this weekend. This doesn't have to take you 3 weeks. You don't have to hire a bunch of people. This is information that's already sitting inside of your head. And what you're going to find is a couple of things. Number one, and we see this all the time, when you move from having weak, kind of unattractive stuff on your site that you're offering to really powerful stuff that's inside the head of the prospect, you know that it's valuable. You know that it's valuable to them. Number one, you're going to start to be positioned as the expert. Your prospects will look to you as the person that understands all of this information. You're now the expert. 2, you can start to frame the buying decision that your prospects have. And 3, you're going to start to capture a heck of a lot more leads. So take your time and commit a few minutes, maybe a couple of hours, to take this topic, package it into a lead generation magnet so we can start to get more leads flowing into your business.